Local 237 Teamsters represents close to 75 titles in the town of Babylon, ranging from custodial to construction operators, truck drivers, electricians, masons, painters, carpenters, plumbers. It's a wide range that we have in the town of Babylon.
We have three divisions we talk about in the Teamsters Local 237, the Housing Division, the Citywide Division, and the Long Island Division. And the Long Island Division is just as potent and just as important as anything else, and has been in this local, and is a major part of this local.
This has changed over a lot of years. It's incredible. What's the upkeep for this, I mean, for you guys?
I try to get in here at least twice a month. If we need to replace plants or shrubs or anything like that, we do it at that point. We've been working on it for the last 4 years, and we get a great response from the public from it. It gives us a lot of pride as a unit. We do take a lot of care in what we do. Really, it's fun to come to work. You know, it really is fun to come to work. We love what we do.
We got almost 27,000 street lights that we have to repair, plus park lights, baseball field lights, building lights, all electrical. A lot of things to do.
We've formed a strong partnership with the Teamsters and our working men and women here in the town of Babylon. And the kind of progress we've made doesn't happen unless you have the partnership we have with the Teamsters and our working men and women here in the town of Babylon.
Steve Bellone in the town of Babylon is an example of how management and the union can work together to achieve the goal of providing services for the taxpayers of the town of Babylon. And we have a spirit there that's unmatched in any other municipality.
There isn't anything they don't do. Between welding, fleet maintenance, plumbing. You know, if you don't know how to dig a hole, you can't comment on how it's dug. So, you know, if you get out there and you see the work being done, you know what you're doing, it helps to communicate with your workers. Also, you know, to treat your guys correctly, and that has a lot to do with it. You know, if everybody's treated fairly, you'll get a fair day's work. As long as when management and labor work together well, you know, that's what happens. You get, you know, your crews will work well with you.
I've been working for the town for 33 years. I have been in the shop, the sign shop, for 30 years. I have, all my toys are here. It's fun. I do love what I do. I do love what I do. And everybody has been good to me here, so I have no complaints.
It takes a relationship between the union and the administration for this to work. There's a sense of pride to work here. And they take their job very, very serious. And the administration here allows that to happen, which is not always true in some of the other municipalities.
Sometimes you get calls, people call in, dispatch, they call.
Yeah, they stop me sometimes. With a marked car, they know that, you know, I work for the town, so naturally if they have any complaints, which we take care of right away.
Good.
We have mutual respect for one another, and a long-term relationship exists. Continuity is very important. Knowing the history of what has been done in the past makes for a better future. We understand one another and we work together well.
As the plans examiner, it's to verify that the plans meet New York State International Building Code, the property meets the local zoning code, interacting with architects, property owners, builders, contractors. An interesting job. There's fun days and there's bad days, just like I guess anybody else's place. But yes, it's never dull in this place.
We get complaints on an everyday basis. There could be anywhere from 5 to 15 complaints, and there's 3 of us that go out and investigate these complaints on a daily basis. Being a Teamster is great. They provide us with all our backup. We go to them if there's any problems. They're always there for us. Thank you.
I enjoy helping people, and in this job a lot of times I feel that I do help people. I would say 95% have no idea what needs a permit, what doesn't need a permit. Safety issues, I've addressed many in the past, and I do feel that I educate people, homeowners.
Town of Babylon employees take a lot of pride in their work, and it's reflected in the parks, the beaches, all the work they do. The town looks great, that everybody's working. The Teamsters do a great job.
Things are pretty good. It really has been a pleasure for the past few years to work with an administration that not only has some fiscal responsibility to the taxpayers, but understands how important it is to make sure their employees are also happy.
The fact is that the people that we represent are the heart and soul of the towns and the school districts, whether it be Long Island or New York City. And our people are the go-to people that, take care of the city's needs and the taxpayers' needs.
I get calls from other towns saying, well, how did you do this? Well, and I tell them it was our workers who did it. I would say the town of Babylon, and with the work of the Teamsters here, we've been able to set an example for all of Long Island